It never gets old. A celebration 17 years in the making. Bills fans got a late but very welcome event coming their way Sunday. So big, in fact, they're still talking about it, and so are we 2 days later.
Of course, the Bills are headed to the playoffs, as you all know by now. They'll face the Jacksonville Jaguars in Florida on Sunday. But before that big game, well, let's just keep celebrating a little bit more.
Incredible experience. You know, I've been around it a little bit before, and just, but nothing like that. Nothing like the first half hour after the game in the locker room. That type of environment, that type of situation, and then also when we got back, you know, let's not forget it was -6 degrees, I think, on my dashboard, and it wasn't 8 p.m. It was 2 a.m. You know, so, and there's little kids out there. It was pretty neat.
Yeah, well, Bills fans want to show their support by heading down south to see the game in person, but the big question is how much you're going to pay to buy a ticket and to get down there.
Yeah, we want to know what it's going to cost to go to the game in person. Are there great deals, or did they just go away like 9 o'clock Sunday night? Anyway, Joshua Robinson has been looking online for some, and he joins us now with more. Hey, Joshua.
Hey, good morning, John. Good morning, Melissa. That's the big question. Is it possible? Well, yes. Tickets, lodging, and plane tickets are all still readily available for you, but is it worth the price? That's a call you probably want to make earlier rather than later. As of right now, cheapest ticket I could find this morning was about $310. That's going to be for 1 or 2 people. Now, you add a third person, that price goes up to $345 a person. Those are the cheapest seats, so you can get the visual what that might look like. Now, if money's no issue, there are still tickets on the visitor side in Jacksonville for about $2,300 if you can shovel that out. But a ticket does you no good if you can't get down to Jacksonville. Now, if you want to fly out Friday and get home on Monday, cheapest tickets are just over $600. I think they're about $610. That's not going to be the most ideal travel times or layover locations either. Now, last night during our 6 o'clock p.m. newscast, we reported that the average was at $700. That number already on the rise as well in just about a 12-hour span. And the best way to save on airfare is by making sure you're flexible with which days you choose to travel.
Clearly, if you did leave like on a Wednesday or a Thursday, came home Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, obviously your availability for the flight cost is definitely, there is much greater availability there, but then you have to figure out, does that outweigh what your hotel costs would be? Because it could still be that whatever you're saving in airfare, you very well make up in your hotel cost.
So let's talk about hotel costs. 7 of the 10 closest hotels in downtown Jacksonville are already completely sold out of rooms for the entire week surrounding the big game. So you'll have to get creative. There are still some options a couple of miles away from some of the hotels. Believe it or not, I actually found one that was about $50 a night. Now, according to AAA fans, fans should be expecting to pay about $3,000 in total for the tickets, the airfare, and the lodging altogether. Believe it or not, that's on the low end. But as I said, flexibility, keeping an eye on the available deals. For now, you can still find plenty of options to net yourself an opportunity to join everybody out in Jacksonville. In fact, John, Melissa, I looked up a couple numbers right before we came out here. If you want to drive, $185 in gas. That's it. The low price of $185 is just 2,100 miles on your cars and 32 hours driving. So, you know, you make your choices.
Hey, I know that Bills fans will make that road trip a lot of fun.
Oh, they'll be there. A lot of
I love driving, too. I would probably take that option if I was going to try and get down to Jacksonville.
For sure. All right, Josh, thanks for crunching those numbers for us.